Good morning. Oh, good evening, yeah. Good morning from Dallas. How is everyone's Sunday so far? Or Sunday evening? Good morning, Tristan. Hi from OC. Las Vegas. Hi, Alex. Okay, hopefully I have a good internet connection. I've been struggling lately. So, before I talk about makeup and all the things I'm going to use today, I'm going to finish my skincare and, well, welcome to your first live. I'm going to finish my skincare and I'm going to use my favorite sunscreen at the moment. It's the Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid. It's a broad spectrum SPF 50. This has been great for underneath makeup because it's not like super greasy. It actually dries down really nice. So I like it because I have pretty oily skin, and if a sunscreen is too like, you know, just dewy and too wet, it just never dries down on me, and then it just makes like setting my makeup and wearing my makeup throughout the day kind of a pain. So I know I have to do a brow video. Someone just asked that said that they need a brow video, and I need to get one of those filmed. I promise you. Just my brows are a pain in the butt. They really are, and I still need to finish them. So you'll watch me kind of finish them in just a second. Hi, Sarah. This is the background of my house, and if you hear little doggies walk around, it's because they're right below me right now. Oily Skin Team. Good morning from Sonoma. Oh my God, I want to go to Sonoma. Go back to Sonoma so bad. Sam, is this my first collab? Pretty much, yeah. I'm very selective with people that I work with, brands that I work with, like very selective is like a very understatement. So I might as well get into the story because I have a lot to talk about for this live. If you don't know, I launched a collab with Girlactic. It came out yesterday. When I tell you I'm stoked on it, I am stoked on it because I've been using all the products that are in. It's a 6-piece collab, right? So it's a 6-piece set. You get a really good deal on it. It's basically a bundle. So you buy my favorite products from Girlactic and you get quite a discount. So the value of this set of 6 products is $151 and you get it for $89. So it's a really good deal. And like I said, I'm very selective of the people that I work with and the brands that I work with for a ton of reasons. But Galit, the owner of Girlactic, reached out to me because I was using her bronzer and just a couple of her products a lot. And so, you know, when you use certain brands a lot, they tend to notice you. And with Galit, she's just very involved with her brand. She is the brand owner. She created Girlactic, so it's woman owned, you know, woman CEO, all that stuff, like backed by her. And it's just, that like really speaks to me. I want to support any brands that are, you know, created by a woman. So shout out to Glee because she's awesome and just a really fun personal person to talk to, and she's very like highly involved with the brand and cares so much about each and every person that uses the brand. So her and I formed like a really sweet, like very personal relationship. We'd catch up, we'd DM, we'd text. She would even text me like random ideas for videos and stuff, which I really appreciated. So she's just awesome. So when this collab was brought up, it was actually 1 year exactly from when we first texted each other. So it was really cute. She actually noticed that recently. She was like, I can't believe we got this collab out, like literally almost to the exact day from when we first texted each other. So that was really cool. So I will be using all of my collab for this video. But before I do, I'm going to get my tinted moisturizer on for the rest of my face. I just put my sunscreen on like you just saw. It's almost dried down. So for the tinted moisturizer, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty Positive Light Tinted Moisturizer. It has SPF 20 in it. And I have been really liking the way this looks when I just kind of bounce it on my skin with a damp sponge. It goes on in 2 seconds. It blends really quick and easy. Thank you, Sherry. So did any of you guys see the video that I posted yesterday? I did a full tutorial posted yesterday on my YouTube, and it's basically like a signature makeup look. So I used all my Girlactik Collab products, and I did a whole signature makeup look, and it's really like an eye makeup look that is, it's like me, you know, like all the products that I love, all like my favorite like techniques are in that or wrapped up in that video. So there's a lot of, you know, good tips and tricks in that video, and the overall look that was in the end was one of my favorite makeup looks that I've done for my channel, like period. So I'm really proud of the video. Oh, you guys saw it? Great. I love it. I'm so happy. So good. Love the cool. Oh, nice. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I thought that was really cool. Like, just mixing a cool tone with a warm tone was really fun. Do I seem dark in here? Like, does the lighting seem dark? I'm gonna move you a little bit. No? Okay, good. Mitch says no. Okay, great. Buying the bundle support you. Oh my God, thank you, Anissa. You're so sweet. Well, you're gonna love it. So I'm so excited for you to get your bundle. I'm telling you, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous eyeshadow palette. There's so many looks you can do with it. So it's very versatile, which is why I like it so much too. You can just do a lot of different glams with it. Okay, good. Beth likes the lighting. Have you tried any Japanese drugstore makeup? Japanese drugstore makeup? No, but when I went to Korea about 5 years ago now, and I bought every single bit of makeup that I could try from Korean brands. So Japanese brands, no, but I have tried a ton of Korean brands. I need to get on the Japanese brands. If you have any recommendations, let me know. Oh my God, well, welcome to my live. I'm so happy you made it. Okay, so skin is almost done, and it's just so easy with this tinted moisturizer.
Michaela says she's buying a bundle. It's so sweet.
Oh, Michaela, you're going to love your bundle, I'm telling you. And if you guys do any looks like that you're, you know, proud of and you want to show off, if you end up posting them on like, you know, Instagram or TikTok, make sure you tag me because I would love to see. Like, I love seeing your guys' recreations. That's like the most fulfilling thing on earth. Honestly, it's so much fun to see those. So I love that. Okay.
Alita, hello, Mitch. We see and appreciate your work. Oh, thanks, Alita. Thanks, everybody.
Mitch says thank you. I know the mirrors that they're kind of on the back burner right now, I know. But they're gonna be so fun.
So sweet. Did you ever show them?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to do some quick bronzing with my mocha from Fenty. It's gonna look crazy for a minute. Done with your hair, I absolutely love it. Oh. So I got a little blonde streak in there, and here's the thing. My girl is incredible. Her name's Tessa. She's incredible. Unfortunately, I'm the bad one. So I'm really bad. I blow out my hair like the world is about to end, and I need to get it done in like 2 seconds. So I'm really bad. Like it's bad. So I have unfortunately caused quite a bit of breakage around here because these hairs are really delicate. So, you know, you'll probably see like little scragglers and stuff. I've definitely damaged the heck out of this front area just by blowing out my hair way too aggressively. So I have messed it up, but this is the blonde, and I know I need a touch up, but I love it still, even though I damaged the heck out of it. Tessa did such a great job.
I love it too.
Oh, Mitch says he loves it too. Okay, so I'm gonna buff this bronzer in before we start the rest of the makeup with a 106 from BK Beauty. And someone actually asked me recently what I recommend for like a contour brush for like a kind of a beginner makeup enthusiast, and I think this brush personally makes it incredibly easy. Sherry, you can order the bundle. Well, first of all, if you go to my Instagram, it's linked in so many different stories right now, so you'll have a really easy chance of just like checking my stories and clicking on one of the links that's in the stories, and it will take you directly to the bundle, and you can purchase that on the Girlactik website. Or you just head to Girlactik, and it's gonna be on the front page. You can't miss it. So buffing this in. I've had horrible allergies still for this past week. And I've been driving my husband crazy, clearing my throat and sniffling. Hello from Malaysia, wow. When you were learning, what was the hardest skill to master? Eyeshadow, liquid liner, base? That's a really good question. What did I struggle with? That is a good question. I don't remember, to be quite honest. I really don't remember what I struggled with when I was first learning to do makeup. But for me, when I first went to makeup school, when I was starting my career, I had already been doing makeup before I went to school, if that makes sense. So when I went to school, it was like, yeah, I learned stuff, but I already felt going in like I had a lot of knowledge. So it wasn't like I had just picked up a makeup brush for the first time when I went to school, if that makes sense. So I don't really remember struggling with anything in particular, I guess. Skin has always been one of my favorite things to do though. Like just people's complexions has always been one of my all-time favorite things to do. Eyebrows can be challenging, absolutely. Just try to remember they are sisters and not twins, and if they don't look exactly the same, life is too short to worry about it, basically. And you know, they're not supposed to be perfectly symmetrical. I mean, kudos to you if you can get them perfectly symmetrical, but if you can't, it's no big deal. Oh, hi from Philly. So I'm blending out my nose contour. I like to blend it out with just like an eyeshadow brush. This works really well and really easy. It's just a 212 from BK Beauty. Oh my gosh, Catherine, yes. So Catherine just said, you know, thank you for the Girlactic bundle, but then also if you clicked my description of that video that I posted yesterday with my collab, there's also a just general discount code. You can use code Nikki, Nikki, and you could get 20% off single items. So not the bundle. The bundle is already heavily discounted. But like single items, like let's say you wanted to get this blush that I'm gonna put on in a second and show you. You can get 20% off of it. So it's kind of cool. And I don't think the discount code for with my name is gonna run out anytime soon. So that's gonna be really nice to have. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just check the description of that YouTube video yesterday, and all of the links and the discount codes are gonna be in there. Okay, so I have one spot that I still need to add a little more bronzer right here. My favorite eyebrow pencil at the moment is by far Patrick Ta. By far. And I'm actually gonna fill the rest of my brows in a second with it, so you'll be able to see it. Oh, Grace, I'm so happy you like the BK Beauty brushes. Honestly, anyone that I recommend them to is like blown away by how much they love them and how easy they are to use. So I always have like full confidence when I tell people to try BK Beauty brushes because they always end up loving them.
Kara says, Nikki, you are my favorite makeup YouTuber.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh,
Anissa. That is so sweet. I love that comment so much. Thank you. And then Ash, right before your question was, do I wear body makeup or do I recommend wearing body makeup? I don't personally wear body makeup, but I put a lot of body makeup on a lot of my clients because for big events like red carpet, or if they're gonna be filmed in certain lighting, if they have like any kind of areas they're uncomfortable with, I always put body makeup on them when it's wanted and needed, not if it's just, I never do it frivolously. The most I'll do if someone doesn't need any kind of cover up or like complexion coverage on their chest or their wherever it is, the most I'll do, or what I always do actually, is like an illuminating body lotion, like right around here. Forget about it. It's so pretty. Okay.
Emily says, how do you avoid pilling? I wonder if it's my skincare video coming out.
Emily, pilling is a tough thing to to deal with. And here's the thing, it's kind of like a trial and error. So you have to figure out what product is making the rest of your products and your makeup pill. So it's kind of a fine line. So with me, I usually know what product it is that ends up making my complexion products pill. And it usually is a sunscreen. That is like the biggest culprit for me that like gets me Oh my God, Liv, thank you. You're so sweet. I love you too. Thank you for joining us. But sunscreen is like the biggest cause of pilling. And if you get the wrong sunscreen, or let's say you get the right sunscreen, but you put the wrong skin prep underneath it, it'll pill. So when I say it's like trial and error, you really do have to try these products out and work with them together to see how they're gonna lay, and then see what's gonna end up pilling or what's gonna, you know, mesh well. So it's kind of hard to know ahead of time. You have to kind of just, it's like trial and error basically. But when you get pilling, it's the worst. And even for me, right, as like a professional makeup artist, I've been doing this for 15 years. Every once in a while, I'll get a client. It's usually a model, okay? So it's usually a model. There's been quite a few, right? Even recently, there's been quite a few that they'll sit down in the makeup chair before a shoot, and they'll say that, you know, I have really sensitive skin, and I don't want you to prep my skin. I've already prepped it. I have this and this and this on, and it's really expensive, and don't take it off, basically. Excuse me. So to be respectful, I say, okay, well, you know, let's see if we can work with what you have on and how the makeup is going to last. If you say that it's good under makeup, I'm gonna be nice and just go along with it. But when I tell you that every time I say, okay, no problem, like I'll work around your skincare, it ends up biting me so hard in the ass that it's just you're making up for it the whole rest of the day. And it's just something that you deal with constantly, and you never know like what's gonna end up pilling until it starts pilling, basically. Oh, Cecilia, thank you. I can't wait for you to get your collab. Oh my God, your collab's on the way too. Oh my, I'm so excited for you all. You have to tag me. If you take any pictures, you have to tag me. Nikki, I recently bought the Jouer touch-up powder because of you. Oh, nice. It's so good. I ran out. I used mine all completely up. Oh my God, great. Oh no, happy to see my favorite YouTube artist. Oh my God. Well, Julie, wishing you a recovery. Hope you're feeling good or feeling better after your surgery. So I applied the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's one of my all-time favorites, as you probably know. And I'm just tapping it in, make it a little more natural. Okay, now.
Chloe just ordered a palette, sounds like, from Japan.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Okay, so I want to show you this blush, because this blush is one of my favorites from Girlactik. You get a illuminating product, and then you get a cream blush. And Celine, my mom, is so much better. Thank you so much for asking. I love this. These are great because you get the illuminator. So I'm actually gonna put the illuminator on first, and then I'm gonna put the cream blush on top. And I'm gonna use the same brush I blended out my contour with, or my bronzer with. It's the 106 from BK Beauty. It's just nice and easy, and I'm just gonna flip it to a different side that's a little more clean.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I think people are. You see that?
No. Mitch is gonna.
And McAfee says, sorry, I tuned in. Are you gonna have a BK Beauty brush set?
Oh. Who asked that?
Yeah, well, we've had a couple people ask.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Mitch is just, I always have a hard time saying this, reiterating or reading off some questions that I've missed. I've missed quite a few, so I'm so sorry. It is very typical. It's hard for me to do like a cohesive makeup look and also answer all the questions. So Mitch is always so helpful to have because he reads them. Relaying, that's the word. Thank you. I can never think of that word. Literally, Tristan just nailed it. I can never think of the word relaying when I'm sitting here going live. It's like, you know, your brain kind of goes to mush sometimes if you, when you're talking, if you're like public speaking and things like that. My brain just says, nope. Okay, so look how pretty that highlighter is. And this is not part of my collab. It's not part of my bundle. It's just a product that I freaking love from Girlactik. Like, that's stunning.
It's gonna be awesome if you watch with phones. Oh, it's so sweet.
Oh, I'm always yelling it to you through the screen. It's so funny.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
man.
that's funny.
Tristan, you should tell me telepathically. You know, I would have gotten it if you just told me telepathically through your phone. Okay, so a little on the top of my nose, and then the very tip of my nose. I was trying. It was cracking me up. So I am glowing, and that is just so pretty. This has like a very slight hint of pink, which I'm sure you could tell. So now I'm gonna flip to the other side. I'm gonna dig into
It's so pretty, don't change it.
that rosy blush. I have to add blush.
It's so pretty.
Oh, I'm so happy you loved the blush video. So you guys, I actually want to talk to you because I'm planning my next video that's going to be just like that. So it's going to be a haul where I go into Sephora and I buy one of every product that is offered of a certain kind, right? So I did the blush.
You just got that messed up.
Thank you. Mitch says I just messed that up. The fur babies are great. So I'm going to plan one out. I already know in my head what I want to do, but I would love to hear your thoughts on what I should do next product-wise. So I was thinking bronzer, because summer's coming up. Bronzer, it's like bronzer season, basically. This is when everyone buys a bronzer. So I thought it'd be really fun to do a bronzer version of the blush video that we did. So let me know your thoughts. And I put a little too much blush on that side, but you know what? I'm gonna show you how to fix it. Oh, thank you, Nicole. Bronzer for sure, bronzer, okay. Highlighters or bronzers. I thought about highlighter, but I think bronzer is just because of the season that we're going into, I think that bronzer might be a little bit more helpful just at this moment. But I do want to do a highlighter one. Okay, so just tapping the rest of that blush in. But that is so pretty.
I know foundation sounds good too. We'll eventually do them all. You know,
Yes.
You should tell them that
We will eventually do all of them.
yeah,
For sure.
Every product we'll test. We'll basically
I'm gonna set my under eyes with Huda Beauty.
every product in Sephora.
Yeah, at some point, just give us time because that was not a cheap video to make by any means, but well worth it. Like honestly, so well worth it. It's not even a question. It was just such a valuable video, I think, for all of my subscribers and new subscribers and everyone. So very, very worth it in every aspect. So bronzer, I think, is gonna win by a landslide. So I think it's safe to say the next one will be bronzer. I'm going to set my under eyes with a little bit of my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Cupcake, just right here. I use my bronzer as contour. Well, okay, oh, I missed the rest of that question. See, this is why I need Mitch. I'm a very slow reader without glasses. Sorry.
I use bronzer.
Sarah, I feel insecure all the time. We all do. What was the question though?
I use my bronzer as a contour. I would love to find, I had to use a contour as a contour. I don't know exactly which.
Okay, so you're trying to find a contour color. Look for colors that or contour shades that are gonna be on the more cool side. So like things that look like a shadow. So depending on your skin tone, I don't know what your skin tone is, but you would look for things that have more of a gray cast to them because that's gonna be your ideal way to contour. Because contour is about creating shadows and slimming features, whereas bronzy is like warming up and giving you that bronze, sun-kissed look. So those tend to be more warm / orange and red even.
Lindsay has a good,
Mitch says there's a lot of good questions, so he's gonna read me some of them while I put on one of my favorite bronzers. This is Casablanca from Girlactic.
Casablanca.
I love Casablanca so much.
Lindsay says, I know getting
I'm
someone
gonna put
to
on with
film
the
with you is hard, but I'd love to see a few blue-eyed looks. I feel like I can pull off. I feel like I can't pull off as much color as you / brown-eyed people can. Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, okay, so Lindsay's asking about looks for blue eyes.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to bring on a model that has blue eyes just so I could demonstrate, but I've always joked around and said that people with blue eyes are lucky because you put anything on blue eyes and it's gonna pop. This might just be my opinion but as a makeup artist, all my people I've worked with that have blue eyes, anything you put on them, it's just like it's like wow, anything that stands up against a blue eye color is just really beautiful. And I think that you could wear anything, to be honest. But traditionally speaking, like if you were to look it up, like with all the makeup books and the makeup education, they're going to tell you that coppers and golds, mainly coppers, are going to be your most flattering shade to wear. And I agree, I think they're stunning, but I also think that everything is stunning on blue eyes. I hope that helps you.
I have 2 questions. I think I'd love to know about if they'd be willing to, if they'd want to do a live class. That's one thing.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. But will you read me Janine's question about the website? Okay, so I'm done bronzing. I'm going to finish my brows before I do my eye makeup.
Okay, so on the Girlactik website, wondering if the Skin Glow Duo with Pearl Effect is similar to the Westman Atelier Super Loaded Tint Highlights in Powder Rose or
Powder Rose, yeah.
Sante?
It is, that was Janine's question? Who is that question from?
Oh yeah, Janine.
Janine, your question, to answer it, they are almost exactly the same, except at a fraction of the price. So, and you get 2 colors in the same compact, just like this has 2 colors in the compact. You get, and I use them all the time. You could go back. I mean, I haven't used it in a while, I guess, because I was using it for so many videos, but they're so similar. So if you're looking for something like that Westman Atelier and you don't want to spend, I think they're like $89 or something crazy, or $85, get the Girlactik one and use my code and you can get even cheaper. Okay, so I'm going to clean up my brows and get them nice and defined before I do my eye makeup.
Sophie has a good question here. Sophie, I know bronzer is supposed to be warm, but do you have any recommendations for someone with cooler skin? They can look a little too orangey on me sometimes.
Yeah, that's where it's hard, Sophie. A lot of the times on really fair skin, it's hard to find the right bronzer that doesn't pull super orange and look really obvious. I don't know how fair you are, and I'm just gonna throw out a color that works in my makeup kit, just that is on the top of my head. But it's a cream bronzer, and it's called Butter Biscuit. And it is like the perfect neutral cream bronzer shade for fair skin. It looks phenomenal. It won't pull orange. I would be shocked if you told me it did, because I use it on so many fair girls and light-skinned girls or clients, and it looks just perfect. So try it out, and let me know if you do try it out and it works for you.
Babe, your makeup looks beautiful.
Oh, really?
Looks amazing.
Oh, Mitch says my skin looks amazing.
Jeez.
Thank you.
Your cheeks look so
Hi,
beautiful.
Nia. Okay, we're gonna blend this out in a second.
106 BK and it's been sold out. You should do brushes video or collab with BK Beauty. Everyone.
I love you guys.
Be
Oh my
patient.
god. You guys are so awesome. So the 106 has been sold out. That is, I'm not surprised because it's such a great brush and I talk about it all the time. I know that brush is gonna be back in stock soon from what I've heard. So hang on. It's like worth the wait, basically. Don't settle for anything that's not as good. Just wait. You know what I mean? Like, I know that they work hard to like keep their brushes in stock. So
Stephanie.
just hang on. Oh, Stephanie, you're so sweet. I love that comment. I'm gonna screenshot it.
You should ask them if they'd be willing, if they'd be interested in doing an in-person class with you.
So Mitch wants me to ask you guys, because it's something that we're planning out, if you would be interested in an in-person class. I know obviously not all my followers and subscribers are on the West Coast like I am, but you know, I would love to hear your thoughts ahead of like actually doing an in-person class, and just, you know, get a rough idea of if you guys would be interested, and you know, all that stuff. So, oh, hi from Israel. Okay, I need to finish these brows. So let me just grab my Patrick Ta brow pencil that I was just talking about. Oh my god, I would drive to LA for an in-person. Oh, that's so cute.
That's on the East Coast. Oh. Well,
But here's the thing.
if they do well, then we would do it anywhere, you know, really.
This would be the start of, and we're planning it out. It's in like the early stages of talking about it, and you know, Mitch is planning it out with me, and it's a lot of work, obviously. But let's say it went well, we would definitely take it on the road if we could, and bring it to the East Coast and bring it to, you know, anywhere that's really in demand. So That'll be fun.
Doing an online class situation. Yeah, but nice thing is we already give away all of our information, you know?
Yeah, so someone was asking about an online class, and you know, the way we feel about that is we'd rather start doing in-person classes because we already do, you know, essentially like classes with YouTube it's free information. It's just there for you all, no matter where you are or like what you could afford. It's just free. Like I want to give out as much free information that's helpful as possible. So I struggle with the idea of doing an online course for that reason. Oh my God, you're so sweet. Every time, you're so sweet. Yes, for the class in person in LA. So I struggle with the idea of doing an online course because I already do this and this is online. I really am interested in doing like a face-to-face, in-person, more personal type style learning, you know? So if that's something you guys are interested in, just let me know. But what I'm hoping to do is try to get one out by end of the year, late fall, maybe winter. Okay, sorry, I can't talk into these brows. Okay, brows are pretty good.
Amanda says, I guess it wouldn't be too dissimilar to what you're doing right now, though, huh? I feel like it's a pro class every time I watch you do your makeup. Exactly.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, so exactly what you said, Amanda. That was Amanda, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Amanda, exactly what you said. Like, you know, I try to give out as much free, valuable information that is needed as possible. So I'd rather just, you know, leave that aside, and then if you guys want to see me in person and learn hands-on in person and just do that separate, you know. So we are going to finally delve into this beautiful eyeshadow palette. This is part of my bundle. This is the Essential palette from Girlactik, and I think I want to do, I know it's kind of typical, but I really want to do with my top and my jewelry. You can't see my top, but it's basically like a beige bodysuit. I'm feeling like a bronzy, soft smoky eye. I really am. So this is like the vision that I woke up with that I wanted to do in my head. So I'm going to stick to this palette down here mainly and just show you a different look from what I did already on my YouTube video yesterday. And Tristan, the bundle is $89. So, oh, to start, I'm going to prep my eyelids with my Nutmeg shadow stick. This is like a matte shadow stick. It's a really pretty color. I have this also in my makeup kit, and it's such a great eye base for so many different people. Yeah, it's $89, guys. $89. It's regular. If you were to buy all the products individually, it'd be $151. So it's a really good value. So it's gonna look messy at first. We're gonna put this all over. And then I'm gonna tap this in first with my 212 from BK Beauty. Like I'm literally gonna push it onto my eyelid. Cynthia, oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
So Michaela sent me mine too.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so sweet. Big air hug.
Michaela's asking, I'd love to come to an in-person makeup class and meet you. That would be awesome. Also, do you use a specific retinol? Love from Michaela.
Michaela, I would love to meet you in person too, so we will try and make that happen. And your question about the retinol that I use a couple different ones. The main one that I use is from NARSradiwnt, and it's probably not a huge shock because I use tons of NARSradiwnt products. It's my friend's skincare brand, but I use the retinaldehyde 0.5%. It's at Target, so it's like, you know, it's not a fortune. It's super inexpensive. I think it's like 25 bucks, and I use that pretty much every single night. My skin is very used to it, so I can handle it. But I lather that everywhere. I bring it all down my neck. I bring it all over my chest. I especially use it all over the tops of my hands because my hands just take a beating as a makeup artist. I'm always cleaning things. They're always, you know, in rubbing alcohol and like just all kinds of stuff. And they're, you know, I don't want them to be looking too weathered. So I make sure I take care of them and put retinol on top of them at night. And now I have dogs that try to lick it off. So it's really convenient. Every time I do my skincare routine and then I put my retinol and my creams on the top of my hands, my dogs now come around the corner and they're like trying to lick my hand. I'm like, no, I need this. Don't do it. So funny. Oh my gosh, I've been binge watching for my stepson's upcoming wedding. I'm 48, just really trying to learn. Well, I hope you are learning, and there's so many videos I think will help you for ahead of your stepson's wedding. You should check out my wedding guest makeup tutorial. That was like about over a year ago, like a year and a half ago at this point.
I can't believe it was that long ago. It's crazy.
I know. So I'm gonna take the same shadow stick in Nutmeg, and I'm going to put this on my bottom lash line. Ooh, Dew Glow is great. You're gonna love Dew Glow.
Girlactik joined and said, beautiful. Do you see Girlactik joined?
Oh, nice. Girlactik is here. That means my friend is on. See, I'm telling you, it's so supportive. So I'm gonna blend out that nutmeg on the bottom lash line. I can see your feet.
Oh, no.
I know. Did you just notice that? Janine just saw your toes in the background.
That's funny.
Oh my God. I saw something moving in the corner of my eye. I thought it was a dog, and I realized it was his toes. Oh gosh, that is funny.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I'm blending out that nutmeg on the bottom lash line. And this makes such a quick and easy base. Alex says, Mitch is giving away the feet for free. I know. What is he thinking, you know?
Jeez.
We got a mortgage to pay. You can't give away your feet for free.
Seriously.
He's still learning. Just kidding.
Gosh, there's something good here. Hold on, it says. So
I'm going back to my palette real quick. I'm going to put Skin. It's my favorite shade from the palette. I actually have a couple I like. Ballet is amazing, but Lace is one of my favorite colors from this palette. It is stupid pretty. But I'm going to start with Skin because I want to go for that bronzy, like golden, kind of blown out, soft smoky eye. So I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to tap into Skin and tap it on top of Nutmeg.
Joanne's asking, where can Girlactik be purchased?
So Girlactik, I mentioned earlier, and don't worry, also, just a side note, if you didn't catch me answering that earlier, first of all, it's linked in so many of my stories on Instagram right now. Like there's a lot of stories that's linked in. So I'm sorry for that, but it's all like heavily linked in there. So you can check out my stories on Instagram. It's also linked in the description box of my video that I posted yesterday, my signature makeup look. So you can find it there. But also, if you want to wait, I'm going to link it again in the description box for this live once it's uploaded. Or you can just go to Girlactik right now. Girlactik website, and it is going to be on the front page. They are similar in texture to the Laura Mercier ones. I find that these last longer on my eyes. I have really oily eyelids, and a lot of the Laura Mercier ones, I like them a lot. I definitely use them, they're in my kit, but they crease. If you have really oily eyelids, they do tend to crease. These stay put really, really well, especially the matte ones. Oh, nice, Julie.
Got a couple good questions. Okay, so first of all, do you have a code for Girlactik? I gotta say that.
I do have a code. I promise you it's all going to be linked in this video. My code, though, is simple. It's just Nikki, Nikki. But the code only is going to work on individual products, like single products, not for my bundle, because my bundle is already heavily discounted. So.
Susan says, hi, Nikki, did you buy some Kiko when you were in Italy?
I sure did. That was Susan?
No, yes, Susan Hamburger.
Susan, I bought so much Kiko when I was in Milan that I have a whole bag sitting in my studio. And I've been waiting to film a full face using Kiko, but I've had, like just for scheduling wise, I haven't had time to film that video because I just had other videos to put up first. So it will come very soon, I promise you. I'm gonna further blend that same shade into my crease and just smoke it out. This is one of my favorite looks, especially for brown eyes. I love these colors on brown eyes.
Yeah, this is such a pretty look, yeah.
Oh, you like it?
So beautiful.
My ethnicity, basically, I'm a lot of things, but if you want to know them all, I'm German, English, Irish, Mexican, and Scottish. I'm mainly German and Mexican. That's like the bulk of what I am. The rest of it is like, you know, little tiny sprinkles. So hold on, I want to do one more thing. I want to add Ballet with this BK Beauty. It's an A503 brush. I'm going to use Ballet as my soft transition in the crease. So I just want to bring this, Team Mitch, want to bring this above where I blended out that first shade. And just kind of soften it. Oh, this color is so ridiculously pretty. Languages you speak. I know a tiny bit of Spanish and that's it.
Oh boy.
Tiny.
Oh.
What?
Don't speak Spanish.
Oh no, I don't speak it. I don't speak anything else but English. I just couldn't. I'm not. If you missed any of my other videos, I'm not big on studying in school. So it's kind of a funny thing because I went on a whole rant last live about like how I was homeschooled and all these things, and I just hated school. So I'm laughing for that reason because that's the reason why I don't speak any other languages. I just don't have the. I don't know. I don't have it in me to sit down and learn another language, to be honest. Or I didn't when I was younger. I feel like it's easier to learn another language when you're younger than as an adult. But never say never.
I did try to teach you Italian.
Yeah, Mitch tried to teach me Italian. Mitch is Italian. And when we got married in Italy, he tried to teach me like just key phrases and things that would help me get by. And he did. You did a great job.
Yeah, that's good.
Have I retained it?
Okay.
Probably not so much. So I'm gonna take this brush that I used to clean up my brows really quick and just pull this out nice and gently.
Nice. Says, how about a consultation for those overseas so we can get help based on our facial features?
That's a great idea, actually. I love that idea. There's a lot of things in the works, and I wish I had time to get everything done at once, but I would definitely consider doing that kind of course for people that are not in the US.
Someone said you're very
Oh,
beautiful.
that's awesome to hear. You learned Japanese when you were 33. That is impressive.
Wow. I can't even imagine learning Japanese.
Yeah. And honestly, I want to, and I have the best intention of learning how to speak Spanish, especially. That would be like obviously my number one thing I'd want to learn is to like be fluent and stuff. I have the best intention, but then my life gets in the way. So, it's just hard.
Courtney says, love support from my fellow Chicanos.
Nice, I love it.
And Celine says, you're very beautiful.
Oh, thank you, Celine.
In Italian.
Okay, so I'm going to Christian Serratos. Oh, I have to look her up. Who is that? But yeah, now you know.
Who?
Someone was saying that I look like Kristen. Mitch is gonna look her up. Okay, so I need to finish this eye makeup look, but your guys' questions they just suck me in. So I apologize for this not finished makeup look. So I'm going to now dip into, I'm gonna use my fingers actually. I'm gonna dip into a little bit of Penny. So Penny is this deep copper. It's a shimmery copper. It is so stunning. So I'm gonna use my fingertip and tap it onto my eyelid. I hope you can see this pretty well.
Consider doing a one and done eyeshadows video.
I put on my list. Somebody, I don't know if it was you that mentioned that last week about the one and done eyeshadow look video idea. But if it was you, thank you for that suggestion. I put it on. I have a whole list of my like future content ideas that I plan on filming, and I put that on the list right away because I think it's a great idea. So hang tight for that to be filmed. Oh, it was you. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for that suggestion. It was a killer suggestion. Okay, so that is on. And that is so pretty. I'll take a little more of, actually, you know what? I'm gonna dip into Spice just a little bit.
This is such a pretty look. Wow. Jeez.
And Mitch really likes this look.
I just love your cheekers so much.
Okay, so someone's asking about color seasons. I don't like following a ton of rules when it comes to like, you have to wear this color this season, blah, 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 and like what season your skin is. I think it's interesting, like the whole idea, and forgive me for not knowing how to explain it too well at this moment, but essentially it's figuring out what season your skin is, like your skin tone, all those things, and then creating your makeup look or basing your makeup look around what your skin season is. The reason why I'm not a huge fan of that is I think it's just a little too limiting. And I think that ultimately you should wear whatever makes you happy, and you should wear whatever makes you feel beautiful and confident. And let's say that's, you know, colors that aren't typically, that they're not like for your season, your skin season. I just don't like that. That's such a limiting way to do your makeup. And I guess I don't like that part of it, so.
You actually do look like Christian Sorrento's.
Oh, Mitch looked her up. Okay, glad you agree, Cynthia. All right, it's just too limiting, you know? Life's too short. Let's say someone says that you have like, okay, this is a prime example of what I don't like about people saying like that, you know, there's rules about makeup. Like if you're this age, you can't do this, or if you're this skin tone, you can't do this. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. For example, what I really don't appreciate is when I hear people say, well, you're mature, so you can't wear any shimmer. That's total BS. And I put shimmer on mature women and skin types all the time, and you just have to find the right shimmer for them, and you have to find the right spot and placement for it so it looks beautiful and it doesn't enhance any wrinkles or textures on their eyelids. So I don't like being like put in a corner basically with makeup. So I say, you know what, if you're in your 70s and you want to wear shimmery eyeshadow because it makes you feel beautiful, like, do it. I'm going to be doing that. I don't care how wrinkly my eyelids get. If I find a gold foiled eyeshadow that looks just stunning, you better believe I'm going to put that all over my eyelids. I don't care. And I'm going to feel beautiful in it, you know? It's like, if it makes me happy, do it. Jello Bomb's always over. Oh, I wear it alone. I wear it with liner. You're gonna see how I wear it in just a second. But I actually had to pull it out of my purse first because I took it out with me all day yesterday because it's one of my daily go-tos. Okay, so I have to answer a couple questions because I'm missing some. And I'm also not talking about what I'm using. So this is the Girlactik Longwear Gel Eyeliner. This is a shade Pure Brown. It's a really rich dark brown. It's a twist up pencil, which I like a lot because it's easy. You don't have to like sharpen it. So this I'm going to use just to add some shape and definition to the very outer corner of my eye. Oh, good. I'm glad that helps you. Oh, see? Okay, that's what makes me sad, right? Okay, so I'm just going to read your comment. She said someone at Sephora told her she could wear shimmer, right? And it made her feel defeated. That's a horrible way to feel. Like, I would never, ever, like, if you want to wear shimmer, no one should stop you. Like, that's just so silly. Like, makeup is meant to be fun. It's meant to be a mood booster. It's meant to be a confidence booster. It's like wearing fun clothes, you know? Do whatever makes you feel confident. So, don't listen to someone at Sephora that tells you you can't wear shimmer because you have mature skin. That is ridiculous. And I bet you did feel defeated. I would feel defeated too. Yeah, see, Lee loves shimmer.
Nikki doesn't like rules.
I don't like rules. I don't like rules in makeup.
I don't like rules at all.
No. Okay, so just finishing this eye. Love this liner. So now I'm going to tight line while Mitch pours himself some water. Sorry, this is the only problem with like filming these lives, and this is the best lighting that's inside my house. You're basically, my phone is right in front of our big window that leads to our outside where the sunshine is coming in. So this is like the best lighting, but our kitchen is right there. And kind of hear a lot more noise. Okay, so just gonna tight line a little more.
Can you all drink also? I know, right?
What'd you say?
LRW Design says, "Give me a drink also, Mitch."
It's hilarious. Okay, so now that my liner is on, I'm gonna take a really small smudger brush.
Oh, well, it's fun to have life. Life is happening around you there, yeah.
Yep, life is happening all around. You can see my Sephora bag in the background, like PR boxes, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna take a BK Beauty 204 and just lightly smudge out that brown pencil liner.
should show the doggies.
Oh yeah, I'll show you guys the doggies again later. Oh, Mitch wants to do it now.
Yeah, they're so cute.
Well, you have to do a lot of cleanup now. It's very busy around here.
First time catching you live. I've been binge watching all your videos. I absolutely love you and bitches vibes. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're liking our videos. Those are the doggies.
No puppers.
I know everyone says Mitch needs to be mic'd up because his voice is too his voice is too soothing in the background.
I don't even know how we would do that though. It's like
I don't
make
either.
it so difficult.
Bear and Tomas are here.
Oh, it's 90 degrees.
Mature model. I am working on it, I promise you. I have another volunteer. One of my best friends, his mother, Marva. She might be coming on soon, and we're really excited for it because she will be
Wait, for what?
for a mature skin model.
Oh yeah.
Marva.
Oh. Yeah, it's a great idea.
So I'll try to film that soon. Okay. Now I'm going to take a little bit of my Girlactik liner, and I just want to do, it's the black liquid liner. This is also in my bundle. This makes it so easy. If you are a beginner with liquid liner, this felt tip is what you want because it's not super wet or messy. It's like things exploding in the background. It's not super wet, it's not super messy, so you have a lot of control with this. So I really, really recommend this for people that are not super confident or skilled with applying liquid liner. But I'm not gonna do a full liquid liner look for this look in particular. It's gonna be a little too much for what I'm going for. So instead I'm gonna take this and run it as close to my top lash line as possible, because this is gonna give me a thicker look to my lashes before I even go in with mascara. So I love this trick. I use this all the time, like on set, just to make people's lashes look more defined and full without having an obvious black liquid liner look to them.
I need to do a video with your favorite products for borderline mature skin. Yeah, it's happening. Oh, can you, Adrian? That's a great idea. Can you do a video for makeup for photography?
That is a great idea too, yeah. Love that idea, Adrian. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my palette. And now I'm gonna dip into spice a little bit, and I'm gonna mix it with bark. And we're just gonna set that black or that brown pencil. Just lightly smoke it out a little more. That water bottle won't stop like
It's my favorite.
making some crazy noises in the background. Which is like garbage, going in the garbage. Please do, okay, wait, I'm doing pictures in July. Oh, how fun! What is it for, Adrian? What's the occasion? Is it like family photos? Do you have an announcement? Feeling very J-Lo with this eye makeup look.
It's a printer.
Oh, I want to tell a funny story about a comment I got over that J-Lo look that I did, but I won't.
What's bad?
Yeah, it was essentially someone saying, don't bother trying. Because you're not,
What?
yeah, because you're not J-Lo. Like, well, duh. But thank you, Captain Obvious. It's really funny.
Vianney says, have you tried Moira Cosmetics?
No, I haven't. Okay, I could do my liner forever because I am obsessed with liner looks, but I'm going to stop, and now I'm going to show you how insane this color is on. So I'm gonna grab a clean 209 from BK Beauty. So this is a creamy shadow. It's just stunning. It's ridiculously stunning on. I love this shadow. Just show you how pretty it is too.
Amanda says, I feel like Mitch would be awesome job of doing voiceover for source because based on, yeah, we're definitely gonna do one where like
Yes,
I
we're
do the
definitely gonna do
voiceover.
a husband does my voiceover for a video. We saw Toddy do it, and it was the funniest video. Like, we were like laughing out loud. We thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put this gorgeous shade on the side of my tear duct, and then tap it in with the warmth of my finger. Oh my God, thank you, Janine. It's that blush.
That's what I'm saying, Janine. I think it's beautiful.
Oh, Melissa, I will try to do some more vlogs. Honestly, those are really hard. Those are really hard. I thought they were gonna be so easy. They're hard. Okay, so just popping that on. I love how it just brings like instant light and brightness to this inner part of my eye, which we tend to get pretty dark and like shadowy in this area.
Marcy, asked the second time here. Do you have a favorite contour?
I don't have a favorite contour, to be quite honest. I'm not a heavy contour on myself, to be very honest. I'm more of like warm my skin up with like a slight bronzy, with like a bronzer basically. And then if it ends up making my face look a little slimmer, it's an added bonus. But I like to warm my skin more than I like to contour it. So.
Baldy Girl says, so love your makeup tutorials. I've transformed my appearance through you.
Okay, that's amazing. So happy you're like loving my tutorials and they're finding them helpful. And okay, just layering a little more of Penny. This is Penny right here. And then I need to get up and grab my Jello Gloss Balm that's in my purse right now because I was using it all day yesterday. Unless my husband wants to get up and get it for me.
What do you need?
I really need my little purse.
Oh,
Thank you so much. Okay, while he's doing that, we're gonna curl our lashes. And oh my God, this live is almost over. I can't believe, where'd the time go? Okay, so hang in there for me just till I get to the end. I need to put my lip on because my lip is one of the favorite things, my favorite things of my whole collab. I love this Jello Gloss Balm. I'm gonna show you.
this guy?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So it was in my purse because I was wearing it all day yesterday. This is my Barely Nude Jello Gloss Balm. They have all kinds of different shades too. So if you don't want to do a nude one, you can just switch it out for a different shade. They have so many pretty colors, but they're basically like a conditioning, like very moisturizing tinted lip balm. So they don't feel like a sticky lip gloss. They don't feel like a heavy lipstick. They just feel really nice and they give your lips a beautiful tint. So it's one of my favorite products from the brand. Okay, so just curling these.
Alyssa's saying, love your videos. Is there a way to keep the House Labs foundation from separating?
Oh, I haven't noticed the House Labs foundation separating. Shoot, it could be your skincare that's underneath. You might want to use a primer, like utilize a primer, see if that helps you. But shoot, I'm so sorry to hear that it's separating on you. I haven't experienced that yet. Okay, so this is my Girlactik mascara that's in the bundle. This mascara is insane. It's double-ended. Let me show you really quick before I get too into my mascara application. It's double-ended. There's a detailing brush, which I love and prefer for my bottom lashes. I'll show you in a second. And then this is the like lengthening side. So it's a detailing side and a lengthening side. I'm gonna do a couple coats of the lengthening first. I love that. Shout out to all you guys too, because I'm gonna be doing the same thing. So you'll see me on YouTube for the next, 30 years, glamming it up.
Alyssa says, thank you. I've tried the Rare Beauty Pore Diffusing Primer and the e.l.f. version of the Hydro Grip. Maybe silicone primers don't play well with House Labs.
Yeah, they probably don't actually. I think that's an oil-based foundation. So I would just try doing skincare underneath, to be quite honest. I've had the best success with just prepping my skin with skincare and then putting that foundation on top. You also might want to take into consideration too, like what powder you're using to set it. Maybe it's not doing enough of the trick and just switch out that. Michaela, I listen to a lot of oldies and pretty much no modern music. I live in a time warp.
I know we're definitely stuck
Yeah,
in the 90s.
We're stuck in the past with music. I love all old music.
Missy Me says,
This mascara is so good.
Eyeshadow from creasing and splitting on my eyelids. Thank you.
You need an eyeshadow base for sure. That is gonna help with eyeshadow creasing. That you just need that. Like most of us have oily eyelids or like oily eyelids to some degree, and so eyeshadow on top is just gonna end up creasing. It's just natural. So you have to lay down a base. I would even suggest powdering that base too, so it really is locked down into place, and then you put your powder shadows on top. I have a, was it budge proof eye makeup? I have a budge proof eye makeup tutorial on my YouTube channel. It was like in a series of 3. It was like budge proof foundation, budge proof lips, and budge proof eyes. I go over all the details of how to make your eyeshadow crease proof, budge proof, and all those things. I love that idea, Stephanie. Okay, so doing this eye now. Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, I need to put this on. Nice.
Rosa says, besides being so beautiful, your techniques are so well presented. I love your videos. You're one of the best makeup artists I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. That is the sweetest compliment.
Janine says, scars and brows, how to make them cohesive. Well,
You know what you should watch? That was Janine.
Janine, yeah.
Okay, so really quick before I answer that question, let me show you the detailing side of this mascara because it's bomb. So for bottom lashes. So if you have a scar in your brow that you're talking about, like having to, like you want to camouflage it and you want like tricks on how to do that, just throwing it out there, you should really watch Robert Welsh on YouTube because he's a famous makeup artist. He's a famous YouTuber. I'm sure you've heard of him. He's in the UK. He's got a pretty substantial scar in his brow and he rolls with it. He doesn't cover it up. He wears it with, you know, he doesn't try to cover it in any way, but I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, he's tackled that topic before, and that'd be really interesting if you could go back and try to find that video and watch his take on it. But I pretty much would have to see how severe the scar is. Is it, you know, is it red? Are you gonna need to color correct? All those things.
Melissa says, how do you not have 1 million subs?
Oh my God, you're so sweet, Melissa. It's a lot of, it's a slow grind with YouTube. Just have to be consistent. Yeah, I love the Welsh twins. They're so down to earth. It's unbelievable. Okay, so now I'm gonna take a little bit of the detailing side and just do a little bit more on my top lashes just for separation. I also like to take the tip of the wand and just push it into the outer part of my lashes and get a little more separation. And you guys, how did we end up being on this live for over an hour? What happened? What happened? I have no idea where time has gone. But let me grab my lip liner and my Jello Gloss Bomb. It's in my purse, my lip liner as well. Mitch says he loves this makeup look, so I love that. I love hearing that. I'm gonna powder my lips a little bit. This is just something that I love to do personally. I like to have more of a matte lip before I go in with my lip liner and my lip products. So I'm so excited to show you my gloss bomb with this lip liner. This lip liner is not Girlactik, sadly, but it is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip liner in hazelnut. I love this combo. Like this combo is insane. It's so pretty. So I'm gonna put this on first. And it's gonna be a nice soft liner for this more, you know, smoky, bronzy eye makeup look.
So Patrice says, hi Nikki, I tend to need mascara that is waterproof, otherwise my lashes droop even after curling. Is the mascara a drier formula also?
It is a drier formula. It dries down and it stays put really well. It's a little wet right now because it's still drying down, but I haven't had any transfer problems with this mascara, like on the bottom lash line, even though I have oily skin and it's a little bit hot right now. I don't have any transfer problems, so it's a very long wearing, nice mascara formula. It's not gonna flake or run, so you should be okay. I would love to see your thoughts if you try it.
Michaela asked, any tips on starting a YouTube channel? She's thinking of starting one.
Oh my God, Michaela. So my only tip is just to do it. Because I I mean, I know I've talked about this a lot, but I had so many people for years tell me to start one, and I didn't listen to them. And I wish I had started sooner, just because it's been so rewarding, you know, like talking to you all and like building a community.
It's the best thing you can do.
Yeah, if you're even thinking about it and you feel like you could do it, just do it. You kind of have to go for it and you have to commit to it. That's the thing. And
Do
yes,
20
I just saw this
videos.
pimple on my face and I will cover it right now. 2 seconds. Take a little bit of soft matte.
I said to Michaela that she should plan to do 20 videos consistently, you know?
Mitch says, Michaela, Mitch is saying that you should plan, if you're gonna do your YouTube channel, you should plan on doing 20 videos so that way you have consistency,
Well,
basically.
Do 20 consistent videos, like one every week.
So one every week.
Reevaluate from there.
And then reevaluate from there if you want to still continue to do it. But yeah, I agree. Like you can't just put one video up. I made that mistake when I first started my channel and it sat there collecting dust. So if you want to do it, just do it. You have to commit and like he said, like do 20 videos in a row. And then after that, maybe just reconsider and see if you still want to continue. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to show you my last product in my Girlactik collab. And this is just one of my all-time favorite products. It's my Jello Gloss Balm in Barely Nude. I'm gonna put it on top of this lip liner. Let me show you it first. It's so pretty. It's like a light nude peachy color. It's just stunning. Oh, hit the button, y'all. So sweet. Absolutely, Michaela. Oh, this mascara shouldn't give you a problem at all if you have dry eyes. I like this one over the Rare Beauty, personally. I love my Rare Beauty, but I do notice that one flakes, like once you get towards the end of that mascara, it starts to flake a little bit. So I still love it, but this one is like a solid formula. So you guys, I've been on for over an hour. Thank you so much for staying with me this long. I had just way too much fun sharing this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the video yesterday. I'm gonna show you the look one last time. This is a sultry bronze eye makeup using all products from my Girlactik collab. If you want to shop the collab, I promise you it's all going to be linked in the description box of this video. So once it's uploaded, it will all be there for you. I promise, and it'll be really quick and easy to shop it if you want to check it out. I'll also leave my individual code for if you want to buy like single products on the website, like that bronzer I use or the blush that I used. This will all be on the website and you get a discount with my code. So that's it. Leave me a question once this video is uploaded. If I missed a really important question, of which I know there's so many that I missed. If I missed it, leave it again in the actual video, like in the comment section. I'll be able to go back to it later and answer it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday. And thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you enjoy this look. I'll see you soon. Bye. Mitch, say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Mitch says bye.